Somebody who works in any form, any stage, any environment. It's Kate Herbert.
I'm here in this form.
You are here. You're real.
Blown here on the wind. I tell you, it's
Very
windy
windy
out there.
day, yes. So you're here to talk about what's going on in the theatre world in Melbourne.
What I've seen in the past week or so. So let's talk about Annie first.
Okay, let's talk about Annie.
Yeah, let's
that sounds like a we need to talk about Kevin moment. Let's talk about Annie.
Well, it's strangely, the second play is Let's Talk About Kevin. Yeah. So interestingly, that's not the name of it, but Kevin's in it. So Annie is based on the Little Orphan Annie comic books. I won't go into all the detail of who wrote it, etc.
Well, you kind of either know or you don't.
You either know it, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's Anthony Warlow is the Daddy Warbucks in this version again. I've seen him in it before. And the story is, look, she's a feisty little orphan in an orphanage waiting for her parents to come and collect her again. 11 years old, Daddy Warbucks says, I'd like an orphan for Christmas to make the kid feel better. And
which
that's how,
felt a little bit weird to me.
Bit weird, but he does say, hang on, I thought orphans were boys. That's the explanation.
Even weirder.
Even weirder, yeah, yes. But for 2 weeks, because I grew up as a kid with nothing, that's the background to that story. Yes. So we have to accept the period, really. Yeah. So it's set during the Great Depression, for those who don't know. She's supposedly indomitable, this red-headed orphan, grinning, smiling, sunny, so she'll always see the positive where other people are seeing the negative, even when she's with Miss Hannigan, played by Deborah Kryzak, hilarious character, boozy and big old Harridan who runs the orphanage, even when she starves these kids with, thinned down cold gruel and makes them scrub floors, they'll sing away, it's a hard knock life, and percussively dance around, and Annie stays cheery and charming. And in the opening night, Annie was played by, where's her name? I'll find her in a minute. There's a different girl each night.
Yeah, with kids they have to keep rotating the
exactly.
cast. Yeah.
Cheery, perky, charming. I have to say, I really rather crave a pugnacious, tough little sort of Dennis the Menace kind of character.
There was no hands on the hips moment.
Lots of that.
Yeah.
It's sentimental, it's warm, it's fairly brisk moving, and the songs are, a lot of them are really memorable. And I particularly, apart from Hard Knock Life, I particularly love the trio with Deborah Kryzak as Miss Hannigan, deliciously grotesque, and comic timing was terrific. In Easy Street, it's saucy and it's a sly trio with the character's brother, slippery brother, Rooster, and his ditzy gold-digging girlfriend, Lily St. Regis. Snappy vocals, well rehearsed.
Great choreography for that.
Terrific choreography, and there's a reprise, so we're all excited when that happens.
Now, who plays Rooster?
Rooster is Keanu Gonzalez. What a great name.
He's a fantastic choreographer. I saw him in one day in September, I think it was Mackenzie Dunn's production a year or so ago.
Slippery brother, Rooster, and his ditzy gold-digging girlfriend, Lily St. Regis. Snappy vocals, well rehearsed.
Great choreography for that.
Terrific choreography, and there's a reprise, so we're all excited when that happens.
Now, who plays Rooster?
Rooster is Keanu Gonzalez. What a great name.
He's a fantastic choreographer. I saw him in one day in September, I think it was Mackenzie Dunn's production a year or so ago.
Slippery brother, Rooster, and his ditzy gold-digging girlfriend, Lily St. Regis. Snappy vocals, well rehearsed.
Great choreography for that.
Terrific choreography, and there's a reprise, so we're all excited when that happens.
Now, who plays Rooster?
Rooster is Keanu Gonzalez. What a great name.
He's a fantastic choreographer. I saw him in one day in September, I think it was Mackenzie Dunn's production a year or so.
In the second act.
All right, so Annie, if you love the musical, you should like the production.
Yeah, it's a 4-star. I think it's really worth a bit of a look, and it's at the Princess. Until the
now,
second
here's a however.
Here's a however, with some really good bits. It's called Here Come Again. If you can do a Dolly Parton twang, you can sing that, or you can recognise it. But it's Here You Come Again is a Dolly Parton song, the country queen, with the big wigs and the goofy costumes and the sort of terrible platitudes. Yes. And interesting lyrics. She's written some songs for other people as well.
I'm a huge fan, and she said it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. She knows exactly who she is, and she's a fine person.
Exactly, and that's even a line in the show.
What's the point of this?
The point of this is, weirdly, it's written with other people, Trisha Paoluccio, who's an American performer, and it's was written during the pandemic. So it's still set in the pandemic, but it's not quite clear enough. So here's Kevin. It's been adapted for Melbourne or Australian stages, living in his parents' attic, completely isolated. He's a 40-something gay man who is a Dolly. She calls it an Uber fan, but that sounds like you like. He's a super fan. Sounds like you like getting around in ride shares. So he's super fan. Yeah, real tragic. He's got posters everywhere, and he's listening to songs. And his boyfriend said, "We're having a break," and then he dumps him by text, and essentially Kevin's miserable. Songs appear, and Dolly appears out of the poster in the flesh. Oh. So it's someone sitting in his attic, pining. His stand-up comedy career's collapsed, all that jazz, everything's gone. And Dolly is his lyrical, I'd say, let's call it a 40-something gay man's journey of self-discovery via the folksy pop psychology of Dolly Parton.
So what do we actually get out of it? Songs or anything interesting?
Songs.
Just
and
songs.
The story really is disappointing and uninspiring. And I think that part of the script, it's not the performers, they're terrific. Dash Crook as Kevin is lovely, Trisha Paoluccio, the three supporting actors and dancers are wonderful. The band on stage up top of the attic, really super tight.
Where is it?
It's at the Comedy Theatre. And that's also till the 2nd of November.
Who would like this program show?
Dolly fans.
Yeah,
I reckon if you're a Dolly fan. But if you're looking for a super theatre,
bit of considered theatre,
it's not there. And also, we've seen a lot of jukebox musicals, but they need a good narrative to hold them together. And this really should have its narrative pulled out and rewritten. And then it'd be, Kevin does something.
We don't want to say Kevin does Dolly.
No, I was about
well,
to
there
say
you
that.
are. You have the word from Kate Herbert herself. Kate, thank you very much for joining us today on Arts Weekly.